I am with your very, very happy winners in Superboat 750 Team Warpaint. You won today. You ran away with the race. You're Florida champions. You're national champions. It don't get any better than this.
It doesn't get any better than this. We have Key West coming up in a couple weeks or 3 weeks, but today was a great race. We needed this race today. We really needed it, and it came out good.
This boat hooked up and just took off, left the competition behind.
You know, we wanted to prove a little point today. And I think we did. We're ready for Key West. This was big, and we're ready to go there.
Let's talk a little bit about this venue. I have never, in my 14 years of doing this with Superboat, I've never seen so many spectator boats. There must have been at least 3,000 out there.
You could walk from boat to boat on that back stretch. I mean, I felt like I was in a stadium. It was incredible. Incredible race.
Great race seeing Key West for the world.
Definitely. Thanks, Dan.
With the checkered flag in Superboat Unlimited, super heat. It was a super venue, and you ran super.
Yeah, we did. You know, this is one of our first races back to the SBI for this season, and you know, we had a game plan to go out there and run light and just make it around the course today. And then, you know, as competition increased, we increased, and we had a great run. It was terrific.
Speaking of increasing, the winds increased as the race progressed. It got very, very bumpy out there.
It did. Didn't really affect us too much, though. The way the boat was running, and, you know, we had joint pressure on the throttles, ran the boat real smooth for me today, and, you know, we had nothing but a great ride.
Congratulations. Go celebrate.
Yeah, well, we're gonna. Thank you very much.
These guys are the Kings in P4, won today here in Clearwater. They are Florida champions, and they are national champions. Simmons Racing. Kyle, you got to feel good, buddy.
Oh, it's as we talked the other day, Stan. You know, we come, we like the race, but more importantly, we want to win every one of these. I know that sounds selfish, but today was a little tougher. We had a little mechanical going on, and I know National Guard thought, oh, hey, thanks for, but honestly, it was all we could do to make sure we brought it home to finish, because we had an issue that, you know, kept it together. But, boy, I'll tell you, I don't know, it was the closest race I've ever been in. I think we might have beat them by, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet was it. It was close.
It was the proverbial photo finish, Jim. It was very, very exciting to watch.
It was a challenge, that's for sure. And as Kyle said, we did definitely have some issues with the motor today. We're not quite sure what was going on, but thank goodness we were able to keep it together and got it home safe. So
great job.
Okay, thanks.
I am with your winner in Super Cat, Bob Teague, with the checkered flag. Bob, you told us on the radio earlier, you said to watch me run today, and you must have made the right choice for props, weight, the whole 9 yards, because you look good out there, buddy.
Well, I can tell you the water was completely different than yesterday when we were testing, probably 15 miles an hour slower. You know, I talked to Gary Ballou when he came in. He said, and when he tells me what he can run, I figure how much faster I can run. So I stepped back in props, and then Mike DeFries and I took the boat out there, went to the milling area, and I said, Mike, get out of the boat. Let's move all the weight forward. So while we were milling, Mike was up in the nose, moving all the ballast forward to create a better balance for the boat, and it was a good thing, because where the weight was before, it would not have worked. It would have been a lot harder to race, and as it turned out, we had a perfect race boat today. It really ran good. We could not run as many RPM as we wanted, because we just didn't have props small enough, but the balance was good, the water was sharp, there was certainly some holes in it, and we just kept on keeping our pace. We didn't really push it hard to the turns because they were really kind of treacherous, so we just made it up going down the straightaways, and it seemed like whenever I could run right at 100, the boat got better, so I just kept on trying to get it to 100.
Now, you've been around longer than I have. I've been around a long time, but I've never seen this many spectator boats. Have you?
Yeah, you know, last year here, actually, you know, Clearwater has done an awesome job of promoting this event. Not only all the hotels and all the people on the beach, but, you know, the TV ads and everything. We love coming to Clearwater. That's why we came here. We came here last year. We were blown away by the reception that we have, and I got to tell you, Frankie and all his restaurants and all the people in this town, the police department, the fire department, everybody really made us feel welcome, and we'll be back next year for sure.
Two very happy racers here in Super V Unlimited with the checkered flag, global heat. Man, you guys had some great battles with mini boats out there today. Very exciting.
You know, it was a lot bumpier than it looked, and when we got out there running with everybody, we ended up running with the catamarans. Unfortunately, we had some attrition into the other V-bottoms, and we just had to race whoever was out there, and it was a great battle. It was surprisingly bumpy, but the boat just ran great.
It appeared, Dan, that you pushed a lot of guys until they broke.
Yeah, I did, and sometimes I had to remind Martin we weren't racing some of those guys. And Martin, we're not racing Bob Teague. Well, he kept pushing it hard, but once we had the boat set up the way we liked it, we didn't want to slow down. It was set up just right.
In all fairness, once Bob Teague called us sissies,
Right.
I mean, it was on. It was on. We can't let that happen, Bob. You got to get air conditioning in the boat, and you know that if you weren't running 525s, you would have air in the boat too.
With a checkered flag in production one, Twisted Metal. Guys, you were looking good out there today.
Well, we appreciate it. It's been a long time since we've run well. We've had a lot of gremlins this season, but today was a good day for us.
It was a battle of very, very fast fountain, same size boats, 42 feet in length. It was a dogfight out there, but you guys had the horsepower to pull ahead. A little bit of torque, it seemed extra, and you pulled it out.
Yeah, we were able to. You're exactly right. We had the torque when we needed it, and was able to keep us out front of them. But it was definitely a dogfight.
And I know that you love this venue, Billy.
Absolutely. This is. I don't remember the last time I saw that many spectator boats. I mean, there's a lot of people on the beach and spectators. Almost more than Sarasota. Unbelievable.
Buddy, you earned the flag. I hope you enjoy celebrating.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
John, the 2010 Bright House Clearwater Superboat National Championships has quickly shaped up to be one of our premier stops on the SBI circuit.
For the second year, it really has. There's a lot of people down looking at the boats, asking questions, and talking to the racers.
It's been not just a race, but a week-long festival, all kind of stuff going on. Frank Chevis has done a great job, but as you said, I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather. This is like Chamber of Commerce weather, picture perfect.
It's about 2 foot out there right now, which is really good, fast racing.
With the national championships on the line here, but we got to think about our next race because it's only about a month away, and that, of course, is the World Championships, the 30th annual Key West Worlds, and of course, everybody knows to be the best, you have to win Key West.
Definitely, and we do 9 races a year, and we're going to be doing 9 races in 1 week down there, and tremendous amount of boats out in the water, and a lot of action, a lot of parties, and come on down.
Frank Chevis said that he's so happy with what you've done here that he wants you to sign a 10-year deal to come back.
Yeah, he said that this morning, so if I'm still around in 10 years, I'll be back.
Oh, you'll be there, Bubba.
All right, thank you.
The national championships here in Clearwater, Florida are in the books. What a fantastic venue, record-breaking crowds, perfect weather, but now it's time to focus on the World Championships in Key West, Florida. This will be the 30th annual Key West World Championships, and don't forget, to be the best, you have to win in Key West. See you there.